welcome back to Me, You in a podcast. All right. I'm Meadow. She is Rose, and we are your lovely, lovely hosts. Okay. Our special Saturday night special. Oh my gosh.
The more specials, the better.
It's us two girls. Like,
in the world. Having a
how could
podcast.
it get more special than this?
In a room talking to a camera.
Like, what? Real special.
At least we're not talking
To ourselves.
to someone that's not there. That's even scarier.
Dun dun dun. Someone that no one else sees, but only we see.
If we saw someone together, that'd be kind of cool, though.
That would be cool. We would have our little thing going on.
Yeah, like, I feel like...
Me,
I don't
you,
think
and
we're
the
crazy.
ghost.
I think we have superpowers.
I would definitely think that we had superpowers.
Time to go save the world.
See, that'd be a problem. I don't know. That's not the topic of
This is the wrong
podcast. So today's topic is, life.
D.
And the first question.
I have shorts on.
Oh, yes. She has shorts on. Okay, we're not just out here being wild and free.
I have shorts on and I have shorts under my shorts. So.
Like double shorts. And she got undies on. So don't ever think it was something sweet. B.
And
All right.
I got swim trunks on over there.
And a swim cap underneath her hair. Y'all don't even know. She stays strapped.
Anyways, but only one pair of socks.
Right. She's not crazy. The heck? All right. So,
I'm dead, bro.
The first thing about this, lovely little life that I want to ask you about is, do you feel like there's a such thing as a selfless act?
No. I have heard about this topic a long time ago. And like first I was like, yeah, absolutely. But then like when they like went through and diagnosed it, I was like, wait, no, you're right. Okay.
Ooh, diagnosed it.
Yeah.
Tell me about this diagnosis.
And I just looked up a Reddit that I feel like makes you question it a little bit that I'm just gonna read out.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about it, or I can give my opinions and viewpoints, and we'll go from there. Hold on. Because I don't want to read this whole thing. Okay. The part that I'm going to read. Are there any voluntary acts in this world that people commit that benefit another, but also don't fulfill them in any way at all?
Okay. So, is that what you mean? Like, when you say selfless act, I think, are they doing it with an intent of being selfish? Like, are they doing it with the intention that I'm going to be getting something out of this action? Or are they just doing it because to do it? But, like, in terms of self-fulfillment, I don't think that there's anything that well, yes, there are things that you can do in this world that do not equate to self-fulfillment. But I feel like as a self-loving person, you typically gravitate towards situations, interactions that, like, provide something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that it is necessarily a strict intention, but I want to keep hearing what you're reading, so continue on.
Okay, that's all I'm going to read from that. Everything else is pointless. Not pointless, but...
Not as the point of this.
Yes, so when I think of a selfless act, I don't think of it as, like, hand in hand with being selfish. I just think of it, is there anything that you can do in the world that's selfless? Like, it doesn't matter, like, the original intent of it. More like, when you, example, when like you volunteer or like you donate something to someone, like people would say that is a selfless act. But like when you break it down and think about it,
like they didn't want it anymore.
Yes. And then also like donating, like you're doing that because it's a good deed and like it makes you feel good. Like you feel good because you're doing a good deed. Like that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not selfless. Like, you're not just doing it to benefit the other person. Like, it's also having an effect on you as well.
Okay, so they define selfless as concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than one's own. So, like, in that sense, and they equate it to being unselfish. So, being selfless is, like, the antithesis of being, selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so in that sense, then I do think that there are selfless acts. There are acts where you could be more concerned, because it's not saying that you are not concerned with your own, interests and needs and wishes. You said you were going to be spilling. It's fine. It's a little spill. But it's just simply implying that you care more about the needs of those other people than you do for yourself. And it's like, I don't think that we were designed to not care about ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like when you think, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to mention when you talked about it'll kind of change the subject. So you go first.
Okay, I was gonna say, when you mentioned that, like, yes, of course, like the more and less, then the answer is yes, it's stuff like that. But like, I feel like when you think of it, like how I said it in my perspective, and then what you were getting at, like, you can benefit other people, but you should always think about yourself, and like that's not a negative thing.
Yeah.
Like, not being selfless is not a negative thing.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you have to be selfish. Like,
in order to be selfless.
Like, yeah, you have to put yourself. You have to put yourself first.
And so I think that when it comes to that, people tend to just simply have a more negative connotation when it comes to selfish. Like, selfish, the word has a negative connotation. Oh, that's selfish, da 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 da. And people try to throw that in your face, but it's like, yo, I'm supposed to think about me. I'm the one who's gonna wake up and go to bed with this bee every single day.
Yeah,
I gotta make sure she's okay.
Yeah,
I make sure she's happy, fed, got enough water. Because if not, she's gonna beat my ass. Like, what? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's having a good balance of both. Like, you're supposed to like care about the people around you, but you also need to be able to care about yourself. You can't fill someone else's glass with an empty cup.
You can't. You have to be so overfilling with love that like all of that stuff can be seen as selfless. And like when you're saying, oh, you're donating this because it's a good deed, I feel like when you're overflowing with that self-love, you're just like, bro, like these people need things. Like there are other people who need this more than I do. Like, let me share with the world, versus like, oh, it's just a good deed to do. Like, bro, I think about rules and like regulations and things of that nature and how like important those things are, because people would literally just be not good people if there was no one saying or looking, being like, hey, don't be a weirdo. They would just be crazy.
Yeah, all these rules are because someone did it already.
No, literally, like whenever you see a sign,
it's because someone did that.
Like
when they're like, don't jump off the bridge, and you're like, of course don't jump off the bridge. It's because someone jumped off the bridge.
No, like me and my mans, we were just up in, a little town in our state, and it was a dam, and they were like, don't walk on the dam. And I'm like, now why was y'all walking on this dam? Why did y'all think, that's a good idea?
It's the silly signs like that make you go, really?
Really? Don't feed the ducks icing. What? Who was over here doing that? I never seen that sign. That just was something crazy.
Did you know you're not supposed to feed the ducks bread?
Something about like the sugar, right?
Yes.
And like their stomachs and stuff.
It's not good.
Tell us. I was just gonna ask what we were gonna say. Oh, it's not good for them.
Yeah.
Word. Anything else that you have on like being selfish or selfless acts?
It's okay to do both, but I believe there is not such a thing as a selfish act, but that doesn't make it necessarily a negative thing.
Yeah.
Ending quote.
Clock it. So, secondly, with all of the experience that you have had in this world, okay,
my little bit of experience, my little pebble,
my little this much, this much. What are some lessons that you have learned and like are willing to share with us?
Willing to share most things, not everything.
Not everything. You guys can't have all the goods.
Can't have all my recipes. Okay, I put down 2. Because I can only think of 2 at the time, but I'm sure some might pop up as we talk. One thing that I've learned recently as like the past couple of years, as like I've been coming like COVID and coming into like this new age in my life, how you rank someone in your friendship is not necessarily how they rank you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And to explain, get a little clarification, like you might think someone's like your number one friend, like your bestie, like you think about them all the time, like, oh my gosh, I put you here, like everyone else is below, and like you might be like number three, you know, like they might have someone else that they think of first, that they put first, and yada yada yada. And I feel like recognizing that difference is important, at least for me personally, because I don't want to be putting in more effort than someone else is.
Yeah.
Because if I'm always putting you first and you're putting me third, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, I should
an unfulfilling relationship.
Yeah, I should be rethinking this. And then also coming into terms like, hey, this is okay. Like, that part took a while to get to. But, like, it's fine that you're not someone's number one. Like, you know, some people, like, you just don't gel like how you think, and that's okay.
Yeah. Real. All right, let me say one. Number one thing that I have like learned through just personal experience, agreeing to something just because like the people pleasing, people pleasingness of it all, just agreeing to something because like, oh, you care about this person, you think that it may not be that bad for you, but like you don't really want to do it, and it's like, no, don't do it.
You can say no.
You can say no.
It's
the world's
okay.
not gonna explode. Like,
say it right now.
This is for my people pleasers out there. If you're not a people pleaser, you're gonna be like, okay, WTF? But like, no, the people pleasers need to hear this.
Yeah, I got a few of those in my life. Y'all need to hear it. Send this to her.
Actually, here you go. A special podcast
just for you.
Okay. Wait. Let me say another one because I have 3, and then after you say yours, then I'll have my last one. Always sign and date your art. Like that's not something that I learned. That's just what my mom instilled in me. Okay? Like ever since I started, did you sign it? Did you date it?
If you didn't know, Meadow here is an artiste. She's her own boss, you know. Link in description to her stuff just to give context to what she's talking about.
Yes, now go check her out. Cuz like, and I realized, you know, my mistake of this painting that I have on the wall here
that you can't see,
that you guys cannot see. And I'm looking at the back, I'm like, wow, I don't know when this was made. Now I will never ever know. I literally will never know when it was made. At least I signed it, but it'll never know when it was made.
Yeah, none of them.
You said not a single
not
one.
Even those. I don't think. I think I wrote you a letter.
You got
on the
another
back
painting.
Of one of them.
Yep, you did.
But I don't think I dated it. I signed it
for sure. But we always gonna know that that's my graduation gift. I'm always gonna know that.
Yeah, it was a end of the year thing.
It was an end of the world thing. COVID was here. We wasn't going back to school. We had a year-long spring break.
Bro, I was around the city. Let me show my friends how much I love them, even though some of them don't feel the same. Don't talk to half of those people, but it's okay. You know?
No, bro. Like
I liked them at the time. Like I liked our friendship, and you know we're not there anymore, and that's fine.
That is fine. Okay.
However,
I just think about the art though. Like, what did they do with it? Like, you know, that is good art.
I don't know. I really don't care. They were all very thoughtful though too. Very personalized.
Exactly. But anywho, what's your next one?
Okay. So I feel like this is one our generation is like coming into terms with, and like what ages and like what your life is actually supposed to be looking at certain ages, because I feel like there's a stereotype of like 18, you graduate, you go to college, you get out, you have a job, rest of your life. When in reality, like 18, like you're still a child.
Like literally. Like, bro, you are not out of adolescence until you're 25.
Yeah. And I feel like we're realizing now that like adulthood really doesn't start like 25, but I feel like it really doesn't start till you're like 30. And so we have these 10 years to like figure our lives out. Like we don't have to have everything planned. Yeah. And oh my gosh, I wish I knew this sooner. I feel like they need to start instilling this in schools. Like,
don't
an 18-year-old child does not need to know what they need to do for the rest of their life. They don't need to be spending $100,000 in loans getting a degree that like they might that not like be later.
Criminal. Like, I don't understand why you're not gonna let me rent a car until I'm 25, but you'll let me rack up this much debt.
And you'll let me fight for this country.
Like America, that's backwards. That's backwards, babe. And yeah, really toxic on the mind. Or like also with, in addition to social media and all of the crazy expectations that I get put on there, where it's like, oh, you know, yeah, you don't have to go to college, but like you can just be, or like you can just do whatever. Like I don't know, you just see people,
but yeah,
who are like younger, and you're like equating, okay, so like I need to meet, like I'm not meeting the standards, but it's like everyone is on their own journey, on their own path. Like everyone's timeline is different. We all have our own personal clocks, our own personal time system. So it's like not everything needs to look the same.
Yeah, if it makes you guys feel better, I don't have my life figured out, and I'm still young. I don't know what age range our audience is, but like even if you're 45, like there are people who don't like discover themselves until they're like 50 or 70. Like it's never too late until you're 6 feet under.
That's right, baby.
You got every day to make.
You better live,
make
learn,
it work,
and explore.
But yeah, cause yeah, when you think of like Billie Eilish and like celebrities like that, like they're our age. It's like, yo, WTF? Like,
what am I doing? Or like no, like Sky Jackson, or like what's the other baby girl's name? I don't ever remember her name, but she was from Blackish.
Yara. I don't know her. I don't know how to say her last name.
And I'm like, dang. Like you could literally feel so bad about yourself.
But also like, Nepo babies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, Sky Jackson is. I don't know about Yara.
Oh, I didn't know that she was a Nepo baby.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
She looked just like her mama too.
Wow. Crazy.
Twins. I mean, Yara does. Bro, off topic. Their whole family, she printed out copies of herself. Like they all look the same.
Wow. Love that for her.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyways.
And my last lesson here that I have written down is something also that my mom like taught me and was making sure like to reassure me.
Shout out to your mama.
No, for real. People just want to do things for a reaction. Like people do things to you, around you, to get a reaction out of you, and you cannot give them the satisfaction of having that reaction for them.
Sky Jackson is older than us.
How much older?
A couple months. I thought she was young. I thought she was like 2019, girl.
You're crazy.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, like people will literally just do something just because and have no other feelings about it. They just want to like see you be upset. They have no stake in the game except for your emotional distress. So 1,000%. It's like
even like random people that you run into. Like I've had customers at work who like make this big like scene, and I'm just like
calm.
I'm like myself. Like I'm just gonna stare at you and be like,
"You're really tweaking, aren't you?"
But they do that because they want a reaction. Like,
yeah,
they want you to like get all
be upset. Like they want you on their level.
Mm-hmm.
Not up there because they're obviously feeling low vibration.
There
it's
is
just high frequency.
The trending right now, the Gen Z stare on TikTok.
Oh, LOL.
Like our generation is very like, we're not gonna like just treat people with respect because like they're older than us. Like we're gonna like, if you said something stupid, we're gonna not gonna say it, but like they just like we just have like a stare where it's like a blank stare, like
because like I literally can't be like, what? You're at this big age, you're acting like this? No, because like I literally had a situation like this at the art meeting that I went to, where some older artists in the community, you know, they came there and they were just like using this as an opportunity to talk all that rah-rah. And I'm just like, this is an insane situation. Like, we came here for a moment of reflection, community, and to push things forward. And you came here to complain. You didn't even bring any solutions. And it's like another example of someone wanting a reaction. Like, the people who were coordinating this, they reacted so well. They were nice and calm, nice and receptive of all the BS that she was spewing. And I had to talk to them afterwards about it. I was like, that was crazy. Like, and I was just looking at her. I was giving her the stare. I was like,
yeah, we're very much like, we're not gonna go to your level. Like, we're just gonna be like, okay.
Ooh, man, people hated that when I used to work at the front desk, and I would like need to give them bad news. Not even bad news, just like, you know, they felt entitled to something and they just couldn't get it, and they would be upset about that. And like, I would smile at them and tell them to have a good day.
They
be seething. Like,
telling
dang.
someone who's upset to have a good day. Like, why does that make you so mad? Like, what? Have a good day.
Like, don't tell me what to do.
Start telling them have the day you deserve. That'll get to
them. But you can't say with attitude. Like, you got to say with a smile.
Very, very cheery.
Yeah. Have the day you deserve. Yeah. It's above me now.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it felt a lot of the times at the front desk. I mean, they was working on the front desk of a hotel too. Hotel guests, be nice to your hotel.
Be nice to people in general.
Be nice to people. Exactly. That's a life lesson right there. Be nice to people. Be kind.
It does not take that much effort to be kind to someone.
Or like, even think about your facial muscles. I was taught this as well. That like, it takes more muscles for you to like be frowning and upset.
My dad loved that saying. You know, I have an RBF.
Yeah,
that'd be his favorite saying.
I'm like, bro, I'm not even using any muscles right now.
Like, I'm just sitting here, please.
Just leave. Let me be.
I feel like my face naturally, like some people's face naturally smile, like they have a curve up. I feel like mine curves down naturally. So I think that's why I have an RBF. Like, I've been looking at myself. I'm like, I see it.
No, definitely have an RBF. Mine's is just like a dead straight pan.
So I feel like those are better. Like when you see like a disassociation face, I feel like those are more lighthearted. You're like, no, they're just not here right now. Like, it's okay.
No, like my eyes, like I'll still look present. It's just like my face. Like I definitely have grown out of like just stop smiling instantly after laughing. Like before, I used to be like, yeah, like that joke was funny, and then just
like but
no, like that would just kind of make people uncomfortable. So I just like learned to just smile, like wow, like yep, I really enjoyed that. I'm still savoring it.
Be yourself.
I mean, it's myself now, so. Here we are.
Anyways, be kind. I always say I'm always kind to customer service people.
Absolutely.
Unless they're not kind to me.
Yeah.
Then I give them what they give
in
me.
general, especially food service. Like you will never get me to understand being rude to food service people. Like, do you know what they could do behind those closed doors? Like, they're literally delivering something to you that you're about to consume. Like, you're going to trust them to bring you food, but you're going to be mean to them.
Also, like, majority of people's complaints isn't the server's fault.
No, like, come on,
if your food is still like in the kitchen cooking, like, what do you want me to do right now?
Do you want me to go rush the chef? Like,
want me to turn up the heat? Like,
you see the rest of this restaurant?
You want to go back there yourself? Like, I'm confused.
Roll up your sleeves, leave your date. How about you talk to her, Mr. Complainer? But yeah, anyways. As we were talking about in one of our previous episodes, the golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated. That's another W. Or I mean, life lesson.
Treat people how they treat you.
If you notice that you're not being treated how you want to be treated, or move around.
Move
that energy. Find the people that are going to treat you. Like, you don't even need to find them. They will come to you. Just like, be your most authentic self, and that authenticity will come back to you. Life lesson right there.
You do not need those people in your life if they are not adding to your life.
No, literally, like, if they're not serving you emotionally, like, not even the sense of like serving you directly in the sense that they are doing something or like benefiting in some type of way, but just like, if you don't feel good in that relationship, don't stick around.
Especially like romantic relationships.
Yeah, this life is too short. There are too many hot people on this planet.
Period. Like, it's very typical for like women to stay in relationships longer, but like check out. Like, babes, leave.
No, for real. Like, go get what you need, honey.
Yes.
Please. But, guys, we still got lots of lessons to learn. God willing, lots of life to live.
Lots of life, hopefully.
That's why I say God willing.
Oh.
So, right. For sure. So, guys, I hope you have more life to live with us as well.
Yes, please.
On our beautiful little channel here. Check out the description for all of our socials, all of our links, the link to my website and my artsy things that I was talking about. And we'll see you next time on our Saturday special, guys.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Every single one. So don't miss out. See ya later.